And just like that, the era of the Bayhem was over. As strangely as it began, it was over. Transformers The Last Night was released in 2017, once again directed by Michael Bay, starring Mark Wahlberg and Laura Haddock. And I didn't like the last one, so I wasn't super excited for this back when it first came out. Yeah, let's talk about it. Okay, this is actually better than the last one, but not much better. So, yeah, what worked in this movie? First of all, the Transformers. You still get some pretty good Transformers action. First of all, Peter Cullen is back as Optimus Prime, and he still does a fantastic job. He's not in it as much as the previous movies, but he's still got a good screen presence. He's still got that badass voice that we all know and love. They even try to do something a little different with his character, which we'll get to later, but yeah, I still enjoyed Peter Cullen's performance as Optimus. Bumblebee still gets some cool moments. I liked Bumblebee in this movie. And as always, Megatron is back, and I really like this design for Megatron. Again, he doesn't get a whole bunch to do in this movie, but it was fun to see Frank Welker back as the voice, and I really like this new design. It's kind of reminiscent of the OG Megatron design, while also being an upgraded design, much better than Galvatron in the previous movie. So yeah, I really enjoyed Megatron in this movie. And there's one new Transformer I want to talk about, and that is Cogman, voiced by Jim Carter. Jim Carter is a very, very polite British actor, and he's playing a sociopathic Autobot in this movie. I really enjoyed his performance. He really puts his all into voicing this character. And yeah, I really like this character's mannerisms. For all you Downton Abbey fans who want to see Jim Carter's character play a psychopathic Transformer, you might have a fun time with this character. Aside from the Transformers, you get a couple good human characters, as opposed to the last movie. First of all, Anthony Hopkins joins the Bayformers franchise, and I really liked Anthony Hopkins in this movie. You got this Oscar caliber actor like Anthony Hopkins, and he's just allowed to go full on crazy with this role. I enjoyed his performance. I enjoyed how campy and corny he was. Yeah, just a fun character. Really enjoyed him. And then Josh Duhamel comes back as Linux, and fun to see him again. He was in the original 3 movies. He sat out for the 4th movie, but he's back here, and I really enjoyed the arc he went through as well. And aside from the human characters, you get some alright action here, specifically the 3rd act. The 3rd act action is pretty solid. That's about all for the good. Let's go ahead on to the bad, and yeah, this isn't much better than the last one. First of all, I still don't care for Mark Wahlberg's character of Cade Yeager. Really forgettable character. Again, it's not even on Mark Wahlberg. I just don't really care for this character. I think he's kind of boring. Yeah, don't really care for him. You get this new character, Vivian, played by Laura Haddock, and she's trying her best, but she just still doesn't do anything for me. They try to give her a character arc, they try to give her a plot, but I just still didn't care as compared to the first 3 movies. So yeah, don't care about her. The rest of the Autobots really don't get much to do. I mean, not even Optimus Prime gets much to do. We'll get to that in a second. But Hound, Crosshair, and Drift really don't do much. I mean, they disappear halfway into the movie. Not even halfway, honestly. they just kind of disappear after a certain point, then they show back up for the final act. And then you get this whole slew of new Decepticons. Barricade comes back from the first movie, and then you get Mohawk, Nitro Zeus, Berserker, and there's another one, I don't remember the name, but they're all introduced, and they hardly do anything either. I mean, Nitro Zeus sticks around until the third act, but he's just Shockwave with an annoying voice. Same design as Shockwave from Dark of the Moon, just not Shockwave. Yeah, I didn't really care for them, and the plot here is such a mess. I mean, I thought Age of Extinction's plot was a mess. This is even more of a mess. It feels like they just got a bunch of people into a boardroom. They were throwing in ideas left and right, and they were basically saying, yeah, let's do this, let's do that. And they put every single idea into one movie. You open up, King Arthur meets the Transformers. Merlin's staff is a Transformer. Cade Yeager is the Chosen One. Cybertron is alive again. Optimus Prime is evil now. That's resolved in 10 minutes because Bumblebee finally learns to talk. What else have we got? Vivian is Merlin's great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter. I mean, come on, man. Choose one or two stories. I keep saying this about so many movies. Choose one or two plot lines and stick to it. I mean, these are Bayformers. They are not known for cohesive screenwriting, for God's sake. But there's a limit. And these last two movies push me over the limit. There is so much going on. It is so confusing. And the ending sets up for Cybertron and Earth to be merging into one planet, and I did not care for it one bit. Oh, and also you get the new villain of this movie, Quintessa. Apparently supposed to be Optimus Prime's creator. Whatever. Oh, Earth is Unicron in this movie. We've been waiting for Unicron for 5 movies, and we get the reveal that Earth is Unicron. What? I mean, come on. So, yeah, I am not a fan of this movie. Let's go on to the final thoughts. This is a stupid movie. It's a little bit better than Age of Extinction, but not by much. Transformers: The Last Knight is a confusing mess of a movie. It has some good ideas, but they are all jam-packed into it. It's too overcrowded, too much going on, and I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. So that was my review for Transformers: The Last Knight. Have you seen this movie? Let me know down in the comments what you thought about it if you have seen it. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.